Hey, welcome to the Coffeeman Show. My name is Edgar Loman, aka Coffee Man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a hot topic. It's also going to be hot months coming up once we release this information. We made a decision here at the Coffee Man Show to go in the trenches with multiple shows of the business presentation, giving you time, giving you amp enough time to create enough energy as well as bring enough guests. We're having 15 shows in 15 weeks, and all of them is centered around building your business far as the world being placed in their home. So we made a decision to do 15 shows for 15 weeks starting August the 6th all the way till November the 12th. So that's every Thursday starting August the 6th. So that means once you start getting this information, and then every week you come into the studio and learn how to build this business from the comfort of your cell phone. You'll see in those 15 weeks, based on your personal effort, I can't do any financial claims because it's all based on your own personal efforts. But we're looking to change your life financially based on iBoomerang concept. We've always been talking about it. It's here. It's moving around. It's doing what it does. We need to get in the way of it. So, but prior to that, I always like to stir up my cup, find out what the word of the day is. So let's see what's going on. I'm stirring the cup up here. My God. The word of the day is bucket. Wow, bucket. So we have buckets in our life. If you think about it, it's a invisible bucket. It's something that we carry. It's not a backpack. It's a bucket that we carry, and it's pretty much the bucket of our minds that we carry stuff in, and we tend to dump it in different situations, and if we don't dump it right, a lot of that stuff stay in there. So who am I talking to today that's carrying their personal bucket and they're not getting rid of what they're trying to dump? You can add some stuff to the bucket, but if it's full, then whatever you add, let's say you add something good in a bad bucket, a full bad bucket, then the goodness is going to fall out because there's no room for it. So it's some procedures that you can go through to get rid of the things in your bucket. It might be a personal attitude. It might be some baggage you bring in from a previous situation. So whatever the case might be based on your bucket, a friend of mine told me this week, matter of fact, earlier today, he said, hurt people. And if you marinate on that, that's something that we do subconsciously. We don't know that we're hurting somebody because we've been hurt so much that it becomes normal. Everything can be going fine, and then something just go far left. And my suggestion is, if you the person receiving it or giving it out, then you need to just examine exactly what's going on. Are you in the right environment that's going to get you where you're going? And then if you're not going anywhere in any environment, then you shouldn't be in that situation. So I'm grateful today, first and foremost, for having the privilege to wake up. No matter what's going on in my life, I've been given a do-over. Whatever happened yesterday is yesterday's news. Today is about moving forward and pressing towards the high prize. And that's the bottom line. We can always be reached here at 313-868-0342. We're always giving away coffee. We got some coffee mugs we giving away, coffee T-shirts. We even got some coffee we giving away, and it is stirred up so well here on the Coffee Man Show. But we only on the show for a half hour because at 5 p.m. today, feel free to come down. We're practicing social distance. We got the mask. We got the hand sanitizer. We got the business presentations that we're going to kick off today, the business presentation, then everything starts August the 6th, and it goes all the way to November the 12th. And we're going to be coming in every week. So this is an opportunity for all you entrepreneurs out there that's saying, hey, if it's something that you could do to where you don't have to charge the customer, that's where an area in your life that you could take advantage of. We're looking to change people's lives one surprise at a time. So we'll be here in the studio from 5 to 6:30, and we'll be looking to teach and give somebody some training on the new technology that's coming out. Because if you think about it, it's time for the network marketing industry to change. And when you think about network marketing, you have a group of people that's networking in a certain market looking for results. And when we hear about network marketing, we think certain things like pyramid scheme. That's something my aunt did back in the day with a friend, and it didn't make no money, so I'm going to go off what my aunt said. And that's been going on 65, 70 years. So just think about things from back in the day based on the new day that needs to change. I mean, you look at the record player. You look at going from the record player to the cassette to the CD. Now you got it on a flash drive. It's time for things to evolve. You look at the taxi cab industry, and now they got Uber and Lyft out here. So it's things changing, and the millennial that's out here, it's it's funny. The millennial is running around doing all type of things to try to make some money or try to make ends meet until they realize ends don't meet. That's why they call them ends. And you running around trying to climb the corporate ladder, and when you get on the top, you realize that it's leaning on the wrong building. So we got a lot of things going on next month. That's why we're launching what's taking place, which is a 15-week training. All you have to do is sit in here, learn what to do, and based on your personal efforts, you can come out of this thing into something that you're definitely going to desire. I don't know any company out here that has over 800,000 customers that don't pay a dime. And we're 17 months old, and we're debt free, and yes, we're black owned and operated, and everything rises and falls. Everything, relationships, marriages, jobs, everything rises and falls on leadership. So if you find yourself falling, just look at who you following. And if you find yourself following you and you're falling, then you might want to take another look at following you, because at the end of the day, you're looking to advance. And then it's funny I say that because some people not looking to go nowhere. I met a few people that's perfectly comfortable where they are. They choose to put themselves on a budget. I'm on a fixed income. Well, you fixed it. So that means you limited yourself from check to check. Wow. And you fixed on that. So there's nothing outside of that you're looking for. In this company here, you can come sit in here at no cost for 15 weeks starting August the 6th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and learn how to build a business from the comfort of your cell phone. And it's what the world is doing already. You got the young people out here, the millennials, in a gig economy. You know, what is a gig economy? Back in the day, we called it a hustle. You know, we got a job, but we got a hustle on the side. So today they call that a gig economy, to where I'm gonna get a 9 to 5, and then I'm gonna get a side gig to maintain the 9 to 5, because a 9 to 5 does not give you, will it ever give you the benefit of living off that 9 to 5? It never will. So in this new age gig economy, we're privileged to get another gig that can, what we call a plan B, can literally turn into your plan A. Because when you're exchanging your time for money, which some people is comfortable with that, when the world tells you what time you got to go to lunch, how they know that you hungry at 12 o'clock? Wow, you get so used to doing something a certain way for so long that when change show up, then you want to show out because it rubbed you the wrong way. It's still change at the end of the day. You know, what are you going to do about the change? Are you going to move forward in it, or are you going to be rebellious in it and let it take over you? So the word of the day was bucket. You know, what do you got in your bucket? What do you care? You can't help but carry it, because you're going from situation to situation anyway. We all have an imaginary bucket that we carry, and we tend to dump it on people. You know, I'm no longer receiving doom and gloom. You know, you can't pour your doom and gloom on me for some type of sympathy. I can have empathy for you, but I can't have sympathy, because at the beginning of the day, you got a second chance. So to run around in your personal 24 hours to say, woe is me, I can't believe the world is dumping on me, I can't be this, I can't believe that, you woke up. You've been given the privilege to wake up. So even if you just thankful for that, that right there is priceless. That right there is something that you need to celebrate. Because glory to what's next in your life based on you being happy about having the privilege just to wake up. I mean, it's, we take advantage of that. We lay down at night with the expectation that it'll be better in the morning. Morning is not promised to you. But when it is, then make that promise something to be remembered. You know, so the bucket that you carry, the imaginary bucket that you carry, let's get rid of. Do yourself a favor. Get rid of whatever's in it that's not getting you where you going. I mean, every day comes and everybody see it that's privileged to see it for the first time. Everybody see that new day for the first time. So what are you going to do in your new day that's going to be different than the day you saw yesterday? What are you going to do in that day? I got a few suggestions. You can take them if you like. I mean, they're real simple. And I've been following them since someone told me about them. And all of my information has been given to me by somebody else. I'm not no brain surgeon. I'm not no mastermind. I made a decision to listen and use somebody else's stuff that has been working. Real simple. You know, I wanted to be a plumber. I started hanging out with a plumber. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I started hanging out with an entrepreneur. I was looking for some financial results and some breakthroughs. I started hanging out with people that had financial results and was having breakthroughs. And now here I sit in those situations by choice. So whatever you want to do, get with somebody that's already doing it. I don't know what you would do with an extra $8,000 to $9,000 a month. I don't know. I mean, it's okay to daydream. Growing up, we got in trouble for daydreaming. And then when we got old enough and realized that we are humanly created to daydream, meaning we think in pictures. So if I go into my mind and think about a beautiful picture that I chose to be in, sitting on the beach with a perfectly shaded umbrella, with the breeze of the ocean going back and forth and the sand between my toes and things of that nature, I can picture that situation and start working towards that result. I mean, we complicate, and I'm talking us being human beings, we complicate our picture based on the distractions prior to the vision. And if you have distractions that's taking you away from the picture you're looking for, just check your bucket. Check your bucket. I truly believe your bucket needs to be empty daily because it's just a bucket. It can only carry so much to the point to where what's in it should be beneficial to somebody else. I mean, you're carrying it to somebody else, so you receive things in the bucket for somebody else, and if you're keeping it for yourself and those are the results are you getting, then that's exactly what it is. So, I mean, it's your call. It's just my job to bring it up. I mean, my objective here today is to always talk about and be about high inspiration, high motivation, and moving towards the prize of what you feel to be a reward to you. This show right here is a kickoff for the shows that's coming up August the 6th, every Thursday, starting August the 6th, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And every Thursday after that, you can actually start building your business based on a technology that we've been constantly given to and never benefited. Have anybody got paid for sharing their friends on Facebook? Or getting people to like you on Facebook, and now you got 378 followers, 500 followers. You ever got paid for that? Facebook is benefiting financially to the point to where they can charge people in between your friends, from friend to friend. They can sell advertisement in between that. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's how technology works. Look at Amazon. Amazon started out with books. It's okay. They wasn't doing books because they wanted you to get an education based on your reading knowledge. No, they were studying what you like. So if you're reading a book about going fishing and you notice that Amazon and your emails start coming in about fishing rods and fishing tackles and different low size fish, wow. How can you pick up on, I remember talking about a Craftmatic bed to where I want to be comfortable and hit the remote control, and I'm just talking about this. And then next thing I know, next 24 hours, I'm getting emails about a Craftmatic bed to the point where I was purchasing one. It is so amazing. And what that is there's nothing but technology. And the technology is data analytics. They're studying you so they can put in your face what your interests are. And they got it down to a science. Let me ask you a question you probably don't even know about. Do you think Facebook knows everybody on Facebook? If you puzzled, the answer is yes. Facebook know everybody on Facebook. You don't believe me? Put something on there crazy and see how fast they snatch it down. See how fast they pull up your name and put you on Facebook punishment. They know everybody on Facebook, even Amazon. Amazon got the Prime Amazon and the movies and all of that stuff. Data analytics is tracking us, which is a good thing because technology is sending them there. And we took the Uber concept and we took the Amazon philosophy and we came up with a way to when your customer, your friend, or your family use the service that you share with them and they save, instead of Uber and Amazon and them getting paid, you get paid. Wow. Customer is using, carrying around the Uber app in their phone at no cost. They're carrying around the Amazon site in their phone at no cost. You have an opportunity to give away a site, and every time your friends and family use it with the guarantee to save, you get paid. How often do you get paid? For the rest of your life. It's no company out there that I've heard of that leaves income for your loved ones after you went on after starting a company, unless you're a movie star, a sports athlete, or something like that. Here in network marketing, this is the only company that you can that's transferable to your loved ones, because when a person travels, when a person uses a Uber, when a person go to a Airbnb, or they go to a favorite restaurant, or they go to their favorite amusement park, or even when they use their cell phone, every time they do these things because you introduce them to a savings, you're tied to them to receive the income. If they save $50, you make $25. You don't get the $25 out of their 50 they saved. I mean, look at the concept. You have 800,000 customers. If we all bought one pencil, we would change the wood industry. See that leverage right there? Wow. How many people at no cost can you share a free site to that benefits them? Wow. I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, your mindset should be set in an area to where you're looking for something to invest and you're looking for a greater return. It just showed up 17 months ago, and it sits right here on the Coffeeman Show. I happen to be one of the founders of the company. So when I get up and hit the pavement and I share this information about how to change your life by inviting your friends and family, like Facebook been doing for over 15, 25 years, this time it's tied to income that's going to benefit your family. You never made a dime off of Facebook, but we hop on there daily. Social media is a phenomenon. It is that deal. But we've also been privileged to take advantage of social media and turn around and pay you for being on there. Wow. That's amazing. And I got some more great news about us having our own rideshare company, Vibe Rides. If you haven't heard about it yet, you Google it. Google Vibe Rides. Just like I'm vibing, you Google Vibe Rides, viberides.com, and you will be impressed that we have a debt-free rideshare company. It's already rolling around in 4 cities in Florida. It's already rolling around in 4 cities in Houston, and it's coming to a city near you, because the young man that got this started, Holton Bugs, made a decision to start implementing the things that he learned and went through in his history of network marketing that did not benefit the small person, far as wasn't that I'm not a salesperson. I can't, talk my way out of a paper bag. I mean, you one of them people that couldn't lead silent prayer. This type of situation right here is for you. When you look at the elephant, the fish, and the monkey, and you see the main objective out of those three is to climb a tree, we automatically think about the monkey, and those are those go-getters, not monkey per se, but monkey far as they climb trees in they sleep. But when you look at the fish, that if he got out to attempt to climb the tree, he would smother, he would suffocate. Then you look at the elephant, he could knock it down, but the object is to make sure that you be able to climb the tree. So this business is built for the fish and the elephant. That person that say, I can't do anything. This business is for you. And I appreciate the half hour y'all gave me to blow up on this thing. We got a show. We got a live presentation here in the studio from 5 to 6:30. We getting ready to get off the air. I like to bring up my daughter. Every time, if she's in the studio audience, I want to bring her up before we go. So without further ado, could I get my baby Gentile up here as we close out? Elizabeth, what's going on, honey? Right, and I'll give her the privilege to close us out, and then see if she can remember that slogan that we use. I don't know if she's thinking about it or being about it, but ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay tuned. Keep in touch. Reach me 313-686-4817 for more information about our August events. All right, Elizabeth, you gonna close us out?
Yeah. If you vividly visualize the person you want to be, and you were like,
exactly. Whatever she has said.
achieve your goal.
Vividly visualize yourself as the person you want to be and enthusiastically achieve your goal. And remember, on the Coffeeman Show, keep it hot and keep it stirred.